Summary: Ben is overconfident and lacks the experience needed to handle the role of Bosun on Below Deck Season 11. Ben's relationship with Sunny could cloud his judgment and lead to mistakes in his leadership position. Ben tends to meddle in interior drama, which may get him into trouble as he takes on more responsibilities as interim bosun. Below Deck Season 11's Ben Willoughby has been promoted from lead deckhand to bosun after Jared Woodin was fired by Captain Kerry Tytherage, but it seems like he won't be able to handle the job. Ben, who was first introduced on Below Deck Season 10 as a deckhand, spent the majority of his first charter season feeling uncertain about his performance and trying to chase a boatmans that didn't work. When he returned for Below Deck Season 11, there weren't high hopes about what his time on the Saint David would look like, but Captain Kerry gave him a chance. After working as a deckhand for part of Below Deck Season 10, Ben was promoted to the lead deckhand aboard the Saint David. Coming back for the current season of the series, he returned to his role, but clearly felt he was working at a higher level than bosun Jared, who he's consistently spent his time correcting on the series. After Jared was fired on the most recent episode of Below Deck Season 11, Captain Kerry asked Ben to pick up the position of bosun. Though it may only be temporary, Ben will not be able to handle the position. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows right now. Television is being impacted by the ongoing entertainment industry strikes, leaving many turning to reality TV. What are the best shows right now? Ben is overconfident. He's not that experienced. During his time on Below Deck Season 10, Ben proved that he was overconfident in himself and has continued to be in the current season of the series. Ben's attitude has been difficult to spot at times because he comes off as a very personable, relaxed member of the crew. His charm and charisma make his false confidence difficult to spot, but it's clear that there are moments where Ben is simply too big for his britches on the Saint David. Throughout his time on Below Deck Season 11, Ben has been convinced he can do better work than Jared. Ben, who only has about 5 years' worth of yachting experience, has been working hard to improve his skills so he can be at the top of his game. Though he has definite potential, Ben's lack of time in the industry is sometimes overshadowed by his sense of confidence in his work. While his work ethic is good and he seems to be able to do the basics with ease, there are things Ben has yet to learn in the world of superyachts, and his overconfidence in being able to handle being the bosun of the Saint David could cost him. Ben's relationship with Sunny will cloud his judgment. His boatments will lead to mistakes throughout Below Deck Season 10. Ben was looking to strike up a boatmass as he'd found himself interested in deckhand Stu Camille Lamb. While Ben wasn't looking for anything serious, his attraction to Camille was something that took him by surprise and felt real in the moment. The pair wound up meeting each other after the charter season, as Camille was fired by Captain Sandy Yan, and began a relationship that fizzled out. At the beginning of Below Deck Season 11, Ben shared he wasn't interested in getting into another boatman's, but that was before he met Marie, Sunny, Marquis. Ben and Sunny's relationship has been slowly growing throughout the first several episodes of Below Deck Season 11. While Sunny works on the exterior with Ben, things have been heating up in the interior of the Saint David. Between the two, after a recent crew night out, Ben and Sunny wound up spending the night together in his bunk, but after his promotion, things could change between the pair. Though their relationship may not be something either of them is taking seriously, Ben and Sunny's connection could cloud his judgment and lead him to make serious mistakes as a bosun. Ben will let leadership role get to his head. He's been given more power than he can handle close, although Ben is excited about the chance to have some major responsibility aboard the Saint. David, his leadership role will surely get to his head. Ben has spent his career as a yachtee working beneath a manager, not just a captain. While the vessel's captain is the leader of the crew, the bosun and the chief stew manage the rest of their staff to keep things running smoothly. Throughout his yachting career, Ben has been either a deckhand or a lead deckhand. This means while he has been the go-to person on the deck team, he hasn't had managerial experience. Not only does the bosun have to have managerial experience to take care of the team, but they also need to essentially be able to perform the captain's duties to take the overnight on the vessel while the captain rests. Ben, who has had some experience working with Jared and others in the past navigating, is entirely unprepared to take on the responsibility of the entire superyacht and the charter guests. Despite appearing he can be successful, Ben isn't ready to be in charge, and the fact that he is interim bosun will give him another layer of false confidence. Ben meddles in interior drama. He doesn't need to be part of their issues, though Ben works primarily in the exterior of the Saint. David, he's been known to get involved in the drama brewing between stews on the interior. Ben, who rarely has drama out on the deck with his fellow deckhands, has meddled in interior stew drama more than once during his time on below deck. Throughout the last season of the series, Ben had a difficult time separating himself from the drama between Camille and Alyssa Humber, who butted heads beneath Fraser Allender's guidance. While Ben wasn't directly involved, he stirred the pot often and made it clear he was invested. During Below Deck Season 11, Ben has already been involved in some of the drama between Barbie Pasquale and Kat Baugh. While both women have seemed to work through their issues and Kat has now left the Saint. David entirely, Ben was a pot stirrer in their drama early on, telling Barbie that Kat had talked about her behind her back. Fraser tried to speak to Ben about his behavior, but it's clear that the interim bosun simply likes to be involved in the drama. For Below Deck's Ben, his meddling could get him into trouble in his new position. Below Deck airs Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time on Bravo, then streams the following day on Peacock. Source: Ben Willoughby, Instagram. Below Deck is a popular reality TV franchise that focuses on a group of crew members as they work on luxurious yachts and cater to their clients' needs. After the original series proved to be a success, Bravo developed a handful of spin-off shows including Below Deck Selling Yacht, Below Deck Adventure, Below Deck Down Under, and Below Deck Mediterranean.